Britney Spears, the iconic pop superstar known for hits like Toxic, Womanizer, and Circus, has once again taken to social media to voice her deep-seated frustrations with the paparazzi culture that has shadowed her life for decades. In a candid and emotionally charged video shared with her millions of followers, the singer addressed a recent incident where photographs of her were published, capturing her in what she described as less than flattering moments during a casual outing in Los Angeles. These images, which highlighted what some tabloids referred to as a fuller face, sparked a wave of online commentary, but Britney was quick to set the record straight and express her raw annoyance at the constant scrutiny she faces from photographers. In the video, Britney didn't hold back, explaining how paparazzi seem to have a knack for snapping the absolute worst possible shots at the most inopportune times. She pointed out that no matter where she goes or what she's doing, these photographers are always lurking, ready to capture images that portray her in a negative light. "I just don't like the way paparazzi always take the worst pictures in the whole world," she said passionately, her words resonating with anyone who has ever felt unfairly represented in media. She emphasized the stark contrast between how she feels in real life and how these photos make her appear, noting that it's astoundingly different from reality. What made Britney's outburst particularly poignant was her admission that the person in those photos was indeed her, but the shots were simply bad ones. Moments frozen in time that don't reflect her true self or the context of the situation. She called the practice so offensive and so incredibly mean, highlighting the emotional toll it takes on her. Britney delved deeper into the motivations behind these photographers' actions, revealing that they are often paid substantial sums of money precisely for these unflattering or controversial images. The worse the photo, the more it stirs up public conversation, clicks, and revenue for the outlets that publish them. Speaking in a playful yet pointed British accent throughout parts of the video, a quirk that fans have come to adore as part of her unique personality, Britney explained that paparazzi deliberately seek out these bad shots to provoke reactions, make people talk, and perpetuate narratives about celebrities' lives. This tactic, she implied, is a calculated one designed to fuel gossip and keep the celebrity in the headlines, regardless of the personal cost to the individual involved. It's a cycle that Britney has been trapped in for years, from her early days as a teen sensation to her highly publicized struggles in the late 2000s and the controversial conservatorship that dominated much of her adulthood. This isn't the first time Britney has pushed back against such media portrayals. Just a month prior, she outright denied being the person in certain photos circulated by outlets, claiming sightings of her at places like a Mexican restaurant in California were mistaken or fabricated. These repeated denials and clarifications underscore a broader pattern: the relentless invasion of privacy that comes with fame, especially for someone like Britney who has spent much of her career under a microscope. The paparazzi's pursuit isn't just about capturing a celebrity sighting. It's about creating stories, often negative ones, that sell. Britney's frustration extended beyond the photos themselves to a more profound disillusionment with the environment that allows this to happen. In a surprising and bold statement, she confessed that she has never liked America and likely never will, apologizing to her fans with a touch of sarcasm. "Sorry folks, I'm sorry." This sentiment speaks volumes about how the intense media landscape in the United States, particularly in celebrity hubs like Los Angeles, has worn her down over the years. The constant chasing, the flashing cameras, the distortion of reality, it's all contributed to her feeling alienated in her own country. Despite the heaviness of her message, Britney ended on a lighter, more whimsical note, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, even though the holidays were still approaching, and describing herself as kooky and silly. This blend of vulnerability and humor is classic Britney, showing her resilience and ability to reclaim her narrative on her own terms through social media platforms where she can speak directly to her audience without filters or intermediaries. The impact of Britney's video rippled across the internet, with fans rallying in support, sharing their own experiences of body shaming and media bias, and praising her for speaking out. Many pointed out the double standards in how female celebrities are treated compared to their male counterparts, with unflattering photos often used to fuel fat shaming or aging narratives. Britney's experience is a microcosm of broader issues in celebrity culture: the commodification of personal moments, the lack of consent in public photography, and the psychological harm caused by relentless scrutiny. Over the years, Britney's relationship with the paparazzi has been tumultuous. The infamous 2007 head-shaving incident, the umbrella attack on a photographer's car. These were moments born out of desperation and frustration with being hounded non-stop. Even after the end of her conservatorship in 2021, which she fought hard to dissolve, the paparazzi presence hasn't let up. Incidents like knife dancing videos or erratic posts have been twisted into stories questioning her stability, ignoring the context of someone reclaiming autonomy after years of control. Britney's latest comments serve as a reminder of the human behind the headlines. She's a mother, an artist, a survivor of immense public trauma, and yet still subjected to the same invasive tactics that plagued her youth. Her willingness to call out the mean and offensive nature of it all empowers others to question the ethics of tabloid photography. In an era where social media gives celebrities a direct voice, Britney is using hers to dismantle the stigma around speaking up against such abuses. Furthermore, this incident highlights ongoing debates about paparazzi laws and celebrity privacy rights. In California, where many stars reside, there have been efforts to curb aggressive photographing, especially involving children or in private settings, but enforcement remains inconsistent. Britney's case could reignite calls for stronger protections, ensuring that bad shots, taken for profit, don't come at the expense of someone's mental health.